All right, there we go. I was grabbing a snack before I did the transition over to Fire Pro. Oh, jeez, we got going on here. Probably play Fire Pro for a little while. For as long as I feel like playing. Hmm. At this point, I know what I'm normally doing is just kind of filling out the roster. Like, I'd rather have my roster done. Like, the only thing I'll probably do in the future is my own edits. I might get rid of some of these fantasy edits. Just different edits I like from different creators. I might end up getting rid of most of them. Yeah, but I'll probably just work on my own stuff in the future when I'm, if I want to flesh out the roster. Other than that, it's kind of just move list at this point. Kind of finalizing the move list. I feel like I have all the territories guys done, finally. So I can just throw matches together and I don't need to touch anything else. Excuse me. If I'm doing it for All Japan, classical All Japan, I normally have a limit of like 20 guys or something at most. Like I have a few others here. It's not a ton of guys, it's normally enough to kind of put them together with other edits and put on matches. Now let's see. The last I was doing with All Japan, I'd done Abdullah and Kabuki and Johnny Ace. I might do... I mean, I obviously did some of these guys, Vader. But I haven't done Stan Hansen yet. I think I did Giant Baba the other day. Yeah, I did. And Baba was 38 and Vader was 55. One with Inoki, though. Was 43, huh? Ugh, Inoki. As the first match, though, it's no good. I might do a territories match and just throw that out there. And maybe Larry Zabowski. Send him over to... That's American Wrestling Association. Send him over to New Japan, maybe. Versus Kengo. Double arm suplex, rolling block. Why not? Maybe not. I do a few things with the appearances and stuff. Oh, I don't know. Throw him together with him. Sure. But normally it's like I'll do a match and then I'll work on an edit and then I'll do a match, so it's not just constantly like work, you know what I mean? Is that a cavity? I hope not. I gotta schedule another dentist appointment. I'm overdue. I think it's been half a year already. Jeez. Oh, there we go. The health bars are a nice touch. They don't tell you who's going to win or who's going to lose. Just give you an idea of where the match is at the moment. Like, I've seen guys with like no health and no spirit remaining still win. It still kind of depends on, what do you call it? Still kind of depends on what's actually going on. Yes, that's far back in the past. Dude. Can I pop out the chat? Maybe. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Oh boy. Now this thing is far back in the past, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, like the Belt Key can come back. The Bisco. Well, Larry can come back, whatever. Oh, look at that. He just regenerated some health and spirit. What I really like about this mod is the fact that it kind of gives you a quick insight into the underworkings of the gameplay mechanics, what's going on under the hood. Because as you see certain things happen in terms of health and spirit, they kind of correlate to what's happening on the screen. Like, I think Larry just got busted open, which is what gave him a quick boost, apparently. It's like you can see spirit go up and down based on during submissions and stuff. You can see spirit go up, you know, as he kind of cranks out of the submission, kick out of a pin, you know, that takes spirit down. Kind of get a better idea of what has an impact on the different areas of the game. You can kind of build around it, you know? Kind of wish we had something for downtime. That's the only thing I wish we had. That'd be pretty useful. I mean, this is good enough. I always feel like this game took the minimalism a little too far. It always should have given you options to at least turn the bars on, because they're there. Like they're built into the game. There's a debug flag that literally lets you turn them on and off. It's kind of unfortunate that we just didn't have access to that to begin with. And Larry lost. Yeah, 62 is about right. Yeah. All right, let's see. Who am I gonna work? Who am I gonna fix up next? I mean, it would make sense to do Tenryu, wouldn't it? I don't know why Giant Bernard there. I left him there because I didn't know where to put him, you know? So I just left him there. It's the same reason the Great Muta's there. Literally same reason. Which is weird because I have an independent All Japan over here. If I'm not mistaken. I do. I have a few guys there. Not a whole lot, just a few. But I think what I ended up doing is he's in that promotion just to round out the numbers. Then I have like 10 random guys here. But then when I actually put them together, it's in this ring, you know? If I remember correctly, there's an all Japan ring. There's a newer ring and the old school ring. And I think they both fall under the same promotion. When I'm tracking it, I think that's how it works. Let's do Giant Bernard, why not? Let's do I'm gonna do some stuff under the hood. Normally take like 5 minutes to get this done. Why not? It's the boring stuff, but let's see. Ooh, that'd be entrance tower? No, it's not. It's just a okay. No, it's not. Okay. Shiny boots. I always like Avengers attires. Like his mods are a good baseline. Like they're not the most exciting. Not his mods, his edits are a good baseline. Like they're not the most exciting thing out of the box, but they're really easy to modify based on what you want. In terms of like the logic and the moves and everything else. Body slam. It's boring. I don't normally do the scoop slam for the newer school guys. Boom, giant scoop slam. I don't think so. That gorilla slam would be good for him. Or the high angle body slam. For power. Okay, fierce headbutt. Okay, it's not going to be a whole lot of stuff to change, is it? Sumo driver. Rikishi driver. Nah, that's not what it's called. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff to do for him. Bernard driver, yeah. Now normally what I do is this. Just so I know I don't need to touch them ever again. And one day, I'm just gonna have all the edits there done and I can just throw matches together when I want to. And then I just do like a move list. It's not a whole lot of stuff. And I probably do what? Pro wrestling, I guess. Just to give them a bit more flavor. Let me see. Diving seated senton. I feel like I've already been through him, possibly. Oh. Yeah, but that's why I'm doing this. I need to know exactly who I finished. So I never need to touch them again. Yeah, high angle slam. Okay. Oh, 3D final bomb. Let's go. The 3D moves, I guess they're okay. I kind of went overboard with them. I remember when you had to limit the number of moves that you had in your game because I think the way we were doing it a long time ago was like loading the fouls or something, and it added to the memory used, and you had to limit the number of moves you could actually have in your game. So when Spike actually did it and they lifted that restriction, a lot of people went nuts, myself included. So I have a lot of stuff in here now. It's not like it's the end of the world, but at the same time, you can kind of tell that, you're not going to end up using all of it. Hmm. Okay. Just going through this. Alright, yeah, he's done. Oh, I didn't. Are you kidding? I didn't give it the qualifier to say that it's done, did I? That's annoying. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of a lot of the fantasy edits. We'll see. A lot of them from Senator Phillips, a lot from Hannah. I think I've been mainly it. I think Michael, what was his name? What was his name on Steam? Yeah, a few from him too. Yeah, but ultimately there's a limit, I think. Give me Giant Bernard and Bob Sapp. You gotta do Bob Sapp. But I mean, this isn't really, where is he? It's not really a Singler Sapp, Wrestler Sapp. It's a Sapp time. Yeah, of course. It's not the pro wrestling Bob Sapp, it's the MMA Bob Sapp. Why not? Let's do Bob Sapp versus, Giant Bernard. Because I could use a freak show fight. There it is. Sapp time. Yep. They're about the same. They're the same era, weren't they? Thereabouts. I don't know. All Japan, the Dark Years, I guess. The dark Years of New Japan, Enochiism. That would be what? I think it would fall under the 90s, wouldn't it? The 2000s, but I don't have a 90s ring. I got 2018 and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. It's just a ring. Yeah. That old ring. The only real difference is gonna be the sponsors on the mat, but I don't care about that. I wonder how they match up. Because Sapp's kind of fighting as an MMA guy. He's not really wrestling. But, you know, he's clumsy enough to make it look like a wrestling match. That's fine. And he still has like the finishes, he has all the pins and stuff. Like he'll powerbomb you and pin afterwards and whatnot. At least I think that's how I set him up. I can't remember. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, he's not really wrestling focused. But, you know, he has some built-in stuff based on the mods that give him a wrestling style anyway. Like the headlocks and stuff like that. Ooh, the pickup. Oh no, he's gonna gas, don't do it. Ugh. Yeah, he's already gassing. That's about right. Action's too fast for him. That boot was weird. He tried a power bomb. You gonna pin? Okay, that works. Oh, he's just going crazy. Okay. Yeah, he's fighting like it's a pride fight. Didn't think it would work. Look at his breathing, though. That's accurate. Almost done. Suplex position. Those are the clutch moves. When I was thinking about doing like what was it, King of the Coliseum style moves, chain wrestling moves. I have a few moves like that. You have the pile driver, you have the suplex, you have the backdrop. I might have like two more moves. Two more starters rather. I might have like 4 or 5. Ref said no. Is he gonna let him go? Gassed. Oh. Should have a yeah. They should have a few pinning priorities so we can actually wrestle. Oh boy, that breath is not moving. Oh, man, poor guy. Ah, the ref didn't move. That's annoying. He's dead. Ref, move, ref. Well, he didn't pin. That works better when it's going into a pin. That's a Bob Fat match. It sucks. That's kind of what I expected. Ooh, got all his breath back. It's okay. I didn't know that was a thing. I wonder if that's because of Ukemi. I don't have my headphones on, so I can't tell if it's triggering. We don't have the audience cheering. Yeah, this match sucks. Bob Sapp. He's not good fit for wrestling. He never was though. Don't know why they brought him into NJPW at all. It was weird. And he's gonna get counted out. That's the perfect ending. No? Oh, come on. .3D bomb. Oh, why'd you let him go? Though. Why did he let him go? Weird. Oh, a bad time for that. Powerbomb this man and let's go home, Zap. Oh. Ref's gonna count him out. Not gonna stop. Nah. If he doesn't powerbomb him, I'm gonna have to end it. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to end it right now. Hang on. Yep. Oh, disable. Ooh, that's nice. Sorry, boys. That's not meant for a wrestling ring. That's my fault. Let's see. Oh, already did Overeem? Okay. Oh, I did a few of these guys. Wow. Didn't realize they were done. Okay. Sure. I don't think I did any of the I did a few of the boxing guys, right? No, I don't think so. Only have a handful of guys. Senators guys, but obviously I would have modified them a little bit. Ooh, Billy Robinson. Nice. I mean... Let me go get Robinson done really fast. Yeah, that Bob Sapp match. Nope. Never again. It's like I could tune him for wrestling, but I don't think the wrestling and the Pride guys really overlap all that well. Just like the way the logic is set up, is Pride is more like the shoot fighting, and then wrestling is more like the performance-based style. So it's not gonna work out when you put them together. Oh. Let's see something. That's a cavity. Oh, not a huge cavity. Oh, that nonsense again. That's a good one. Competitive mode versus authentic mode. Okay, some pretty obvious stuff. Okay. I'm reading some stuff over here. All right, Billy Robinson, right? Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff, as you can see. Body Blow. Yeah, for guys like this, older guys attended to Scoop Slam. Try to differentiate the errors based on the moves they're doing. Okay, sure. Excuse me. There's a better way to do this, I'm sure. I got you. Oh, guess what? Do you know what actually happens? Obviously, this stuff can't be seen. Gotta actually give it a name. Hmm. I'm gonna have to go next month. Default. And then, what was the other one? Pro Wrestling. Old School, I think. And then I generally do Pro Wrestling. Yeah. I'd also do... Nah, not Technician. Technician, alright. That's a lot. Jeez. Alright, let's see. See if that makes a difference. Nah. Gotta put my garbage out there. I'll do it in a bit. Yeah, put my garbage out there in a bit. Okay, forearm uppercut. A lot of moves. Sure. What is that? Body blow? Sure. Ooh, that's like 5 different moves. That's crazy. Gut wrench, wrist throw. Okay, I mean, wrist throw to neck hold. Okay, sure. Ugh. I've been playing, what, the 2K25 for a little while. Coming back to Fire Pro, I noticed that Fire Pro is more about getting things set up and making sure they work, and then 2K is more about actually just executing the match. Because in 2K, trying to set things up is like a fool's errand, because it never really looks all that great. You know, logic's a mess. It's clearly like a video game. You have combos that end in big moves and stuff like that. Like, it's fun to play, but it's not a very good wrestling game, I guess. You have to really work to make the wrestling side of it come out and make sense. You can definitely tell it's one of those games that were kind of made to be played like on the couch. It's more like it's more competitive focused, which makes sense. And then it happens to be like in a wrestling setting. Kind of reminds me of like Galactic Wrestling, you know, the Ultimate Muscle games back on the PS2. Kind of like that. All right, who was that? That was Billy Robinson. Let's see. I was gonna do Billy versus someone. It's 39. I was gonna do Billy versus another technician. Like, let me see if I can find him. Not really you. He's somewhere here. Yeah. I mean, I could put him against a luchador. But there's a guy here. See if I can find him. Where is he? Pat, where are you? There he is. Oh, he's in. Okay, that's all though. I just didn't see him, I guess. I get. Okay, sure. Do they really match up? That's 24 versus what? I guess 15 years older, sure. One's a veteran, whatever. That works. Give him some gray hair, I guess. If I really cared that much, I could just make him older. But they're close enough. I did it because their styles are pretty similar. Morale poor. Oh, right, because he doesn't really fit the style to begin with. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they have a similar style. Kind of. Billy's more slams and stuff, but they're both kind of technical. But ends up working out. I think that's the one thing I like about the 2K games over Fire Pro, the way they handle downtime. But then it wouldn't work in this game because you can't do manual reversals. So it's a simpler game, but that's why the simulation aspect of it works so well. The AI doesn't have to do a whole lot. And 2K games are more like more elaborate, but that kind of works to its disadvantage. There's more stuff to do in the ring, but you know, it's harder for the AI to follow along what it should be doing, which is why it normally feels more like a out-and-out video game, and less like a wrestling sim. Sure. Yeah, they're similar enough. I think the issue with O'Connor is that he has a lot of chains the way I set him up. But like he has a lot of sequence attacks. He doesn't really have like big attacks that just do a ton of damage on their own. I could do a small attack to put more downtime on you, then it'll trip you to keep you down longer, then it'll put you in a submission, you know? He has a lot of sequences. Right. Yeah, Robinson more hard hitting, I guess. Yeah, but like he'll hit him with a forearm, and then he'll sweep the leg, then he'll mount, then it'll go into like another submission, and then he'll stay in the mount. Yeah, it gets pretty elaborate after a while. I think the way I set up Zack Sabre Jr. is similar. Where he can get steamrolled if he doesn't get going, but then if he gets going, he doesn't stop. The next thing you know, their arm's broken and a bunch of other stuff going on. Yeah, then he's probably gonna go for. Oh, he got up. He's probably gonna go for a back mount. And then I reduced the power of mount moves in general, so they're not as well. It's not the mount moves; it's the reversal. So like I have a bunch of different reversals, and by default the standard reversal is pretty weak. And I think the problem with mount moves in this game and position switches in general are the reversals are overtuned. So it's like, for example, if you're constantly doing back switches and you're constantly getting like reversed out of it, that reversal does a ton of damage. So if you have a character who's constantly back switching, they can get worn down really fast. And then the MMA moves are like that too. Like it's you're constantly getting reversed on the MMA mount and you're taking like a bunch of damage, like you're getting hit by a power bomb or something, you know? So I just reduced the power of those moves, and it kind of helped mounts not be as ridiculous as a result. Like even the pins do way more damage than a normal pin does. And it's fair because you know, you're kind of getting multiple chances to attack. So it's like the mount does spirit damage and a little bit of health damage, and then you can transition into something else, you know? That makes sense. Like, it's pretty simple, but when you start thinking about it, it can get pretty complicated in a hurry. You're gonna chain it. Is he gonna chain it? He might be cranking it. I can't hear. I don't have my headphones on. He's using up all of his wake-up taunts. As recovery taunts early. He's keeping his spirit up at least. Can't remember how much spirit they get back. It's like it's not a whole lot. It's just a little bit. That's something. You can go for a mount, I think. Oh, just a pin? Okay. Yeah, they're pretty similar, yep. Spirit down, getting pinned. Oh, I thought he used all of them. I kind of like Pat O'Connor because he has like a bunch of pinfall attempts early. So kind of drains your spirit for the later rounds, even if your HP is not really all that low. Like you can see it now, like Billy Robinson's spirit's much lower than his HP. There's Pat O'Connor has basically been doing a lot of technical stuff. Yeah. Oh, I thought he used all of them. I guess he still has a few left, which is good. It's not just about being able to keep up, it's also about selling the moves. Failing to recover, you know? Ooh, counter. I love when those counters trigger. It took so much work to put them in. Like, if I showed you my counter list, it's ridiculously long. Like, all the variations of counters and all the different moves, and it's crazy. It's kind of like a built-in move list. So it's like if someone does a specific punch, they can get countered in like 10 different ways, and it's ridiculous. Like, you have to be crazy to really be really get into this game, I think. It takes a lot of time. It's like sometimes you think about it and it's like, could I spend that time doing something else? It's like, yeah, but, you know. Fire Pro is Fire Pro, right? Pat O'Connor's still not ready to go, huh? It takes breathing to do an attack. Okay. We just got some health back, are you kidding? Wonder what, it must have been Ukemi or something. That doesn't give you health back, it's just spirit. It's spirit, okay, there it is. I don't know how we got it back. Recovery, right. Recovery is the thing in this game. Got. Must have been recovery at some point. O'Connor's really not ready to go yet, huh? Wow. He's actually... I wonder what his style is. It might be Technician. I remember Dino was explaining it to me in the chat. I'd asked about it on Discord. The style difference. I think Robinson might be Orthodox or American or something. He's more pro wrestler style, and then O'Connor is more technician style. So it's like real versus performer, basically, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but he's almost ready to go now, though. They're both pretty close. Okay, what's he gonna do? Ah, the mount. That mount move is... I don't think I made it properly. There's like a, what do you call it? There's like a frame or two where the defender can act first. So most of the time when that move comes off, the defender normally wins. That's the bug. You let it go. Alright, he's not exactly done yet either, huh? A lot of scoop slams. What are you gonna follow it up with, though? Okay, working the leg. Getting whipped. Okay, sure. Now he's working the leg. Going for the pin. It's gotten dark out there, jeez. Okay, well, we got the roll up. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I figured the match was gonna go like this. More technical style, a little longer. The big moves aren't like big finishing moves. They're more like an old school style. A lot of submissions and rest holds. Okay, so gonna go for submission? No. I wonder how his leg looks. Oh, that's a chain. I wonder what it chains into. A lot of Sunni chains. Okay, they're both technicians. Okay, that explains a lot. That's why neither one's ready to go yet. Yeah. Surprised. Submission hold. He might be going for something. No, just picking him up. Okay, what now? You get pinned? Okay. Oh, okay, kicked out of it. He's still recovering, huh? Jeez. He has no spirit left. He has him in the submission now. Oh, backslide. Okay. Wonder what he was trying to do. And then I have that mod that makes reversals more likely as you get tired. I remember someone mentioned something about it. That it's only for the attacker and not the defender. Or like the defender's stamina doesn't impact the attacker's chance to be reversed. But you know, they made a good point. It should really be like the difference or something. That was so long ago. I don't work on mods anymore. One of those bugs I wish I'd heard about when I was still working on it. He's recovering a little bit, okay. It's not enough. Yeah, right, okay. Yep, spirit's low. Yeah, that's Pat O'Connor. It's either gonna be like a submission victory or a pinfall because he's constantly draining your spirit. One of the two. That sounds about right. Let's see. Another one. Dr. Death? The unhappiest man in the unhappiest man in AJPW. Steve Williams. Why not? Let's do Steve versus someone from the territories. How old is Steve? He's a good fit. He's 60th. He's also a big guy. He's a huge guy. Let's do... Give me a big guy. Who also makes sense. I mean... I don't know. No, nobody from the JPWA, though. It's really old. No, Barry Windham versus Steve Williams. Who's gonna go visit All Japan? A good question. I mean, who's gonna lose to Dr. Death? That'd be the better question. Oh, Kamala. Come on. No. I think Dr. Death's what, 1960? I mean, maybe instead of doing that, maybe we send Steve to the territories. Kamala. Send him to Mid-South, I guess. That's why I set it up the way I did. I can treat it like they're traveling. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take him out of the red and give him something like the black, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, versus Kamala, though? That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. But we'll do it. Why not? It looks fun. I just default. Do a main event ref. The unhappiest man in all Japan. I haven't used Kamala yet. Oh well, good to know. I haven't used him in mid this promotion.
Ring the bell.
Basic ring. Feels like it's missing something. Maybe. It's not a big deal. Not every ring is gonna have like stuff on the sides. In fact, I don't think I've done a whole lot of Mid-South at all. Maybe that's why. Yep. It's gonna be such a weird match. Oh, it still does that. I never did get the direction sorted out for the reversal on the test of strength. Sometimes it will shift, it will switch improperly. Kind of annoying when it happens. What's he trying to do? I don't know. He's not triggering the reversal move. Nope. Other than that crank. Steve's getting worked. I remember the reason why he lost so often is because I think I originally grabbed the Steve Williams from like a guy who didn't really understand how to make pros function properly. So it's like all of his edits were really, really weak. I ended up fixing that eventually though. Like Dr. Death can still lose, but he's not getting crushed the way he used to get crushed. He had like 20-something losses and like 2 wins or something. It's crazy. I think Kamala has Giant though, doesn't he? But then obviously his breathing's not great. He's already gassing. But you can also see he's not taking a whole lot of damage. Yeah, so like once his breath gets low enough, he's gonna start getting reversed all the time and start slowing down and all that stuff. What style is Steve? Is he wrestling? I don't think so. If you do an arm bar, what would he be? He might be American, I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. Chain it. Takedown, headlock takedown. Oh, he's just okay. Get reversed. That works. Sure. Okay. Yep. That's good stuff. A nice sequence. Organic sequence. I remember someone made a chain wrestling mod where you don't have to do the chain, create the chains yourself. And it's fun, but what I don't like about it is the fact that chains are guaranteed. Just like if a sequence starts, it's automatically going to be a specific chain. I'm not a huge fan of it. Kind of like I kind of like the chain mod. Where you have to set up the chains yourself because you never know what you're going to get. Okay. Oh, yeah. Kamala's giant style, isn't he? It looks like it. You can also treat it like Dr. Death putting him over in his own promotion. Look at it like that. What do you got? Alright, neck crank. He needs to chain it. He needs to go into something else. No. Okay, another shoulder breaker. He's getting up. Hit him! Hit him before he recovers fully. Yeah! Good. I set it up so there's a vulnerability frame at the very end of it. That can happen. It's always fun when it happens. I have one on the Hulk up too. On the Hulk up recovery taunt. Like Hogan's getting up and he just punches them in the face. Or lariats them or something. It's always fun. Yeah, they don't always do it because sometimes they're trying to grapple. What is he gonna do? Okay. I don't know what style he is. I haven't seen those moves before. Like, don't remember. Oh, you're done. Can't keep trying that. He's probably trying to do like the shoulder breaker or something. Or the power slam, maybe. Oklahoma Stampede. Yeah, you can't keep doing that. Okay. Yeah, his health is low. He's cranking it. And I was using it as a rest hold. That's why his breathing's going up like that. That's cool stuff. It's cool to actually see that represented on the screen. It's like all the different mods doing all these different things, and that just confirms it. Okay, yeah, gut wrench. Okay, 2 count. Yeah, Steve can still win though. He hasn't hit any of his finishes yet. Like maybe the gut wrench, like the big move. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he didn't do the throat chop. Is he gonna go for the splash? He's tired though, I don't know if he can. Yeah, he is American, okay. Huh, American must have more than one potential move then. I don't remember doing that. Allowing them to do different headlock moves. That was just one. I was trying to do the Oklahoma Stampede corner to corner. Oh, lucky. And set himself up for it. And gassed at the wrong time. Those moves, those are the moves that make mount up positions so dangerous. Like by default, those moves do a ton of damage. What? Why'd you pick them up? Okay, that's cute. It's nice to see that still works, but I mean, I guess it's not a guaranteed pinfall. Oh, you know what he's gonna do? Oh, he got up. Nah, he was gonna do it. I don't want to spoil it. I know what he's trying to do. Okay, there's one of them. Sure. That's probably it. Okay, he still has a chance to do it. Alright. I know Dino's he's fixing an error in his mod. So there's the DLLs aren't currently available. But I also know that he has a component that allows him to do corner to center moves if the enemy is already standing. I feel like he was trying to do the shoulder tackle from the corner. That's what he was trying to do. He just never got it. He got the Dr. Bomb, though. So much for putting over Kamala, right? Man came over there and said no. Jeez, dude. Well, let's see. Let me see. Who else do I have? Abdullah. I finished Abdullah. I'm not gonna do Taggart thing right now. I might do Stan Hansen. Like, I'm trying to do guys that I can bring over into the territories promotions. Which is why I'm doing AJPW right now. Okay, yeah. It's fun to just throw edits together. You don't need to worry about logic and moves and stuff like that and move lists. You just throw them together. Now he's interesting, like I might actually leave the voices on him. No, that's the only one I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm not a fan of having the voices on the characters. Like, it's obviously not their voice, so it kind of just takes me out of it a little bit. But for the ones that have the crowd get involved, I'll leave those on. Like the Texas horns, because when he says this, the crowd also says it. That's cute. Yeah, so stuff like that, I'll actually leave it alone. Body slam. Scoop slam for the older guys. And then for like the faster guy, they're the, what do you call it? The lighter guy, they'll do like the other scoop slams. What else we got? Yeah, all of that, well, that's fine. Okay. I feel like I don't need to do a whole lot for Hansen. He feels like someone I would have already worked on. But I can double check, you know? Like, I'm gonna look at this and most of this stuff is already done. I can guarantee it. Ooh. Western Lariat. Original Lariat. Okay. Jumbo Lariat. Nah. Original Lariat. 100, brother. Well, I have it at 95. Likely to fin after it, but not guaranteed. And it's the finishing move. Finisher. So that's new. Okay, so I haven't done that yet. Heavy punch. Okay. Adjust pad. Okay, that's fine. And he's one of those characters where you want his logic to be pretty straightforward. So probably less is more when it comes to move list for him, you know? What's that, the pile driver? The flow pile driver, pinhead head. 45 and 15. I gotta go put my garbage out. I'll do it when I go down to make dinner. I'll go make some curry chicken again. Use up that curry from Thanksgiving. Okay, short arm lariat. Vader lariat. I mean, Vader lariat for him makes sense though. It does, doesn't it? Hold on. Yeah, the Vader lariat makes a whole lot of sense. I'm gonna add it. $55 and $25. Especially when he's fighting like Misawa and those guys. Yeah, those guys used to sell the hell out of his lariat, so it makes perfect sense. What else we got? Soccer kick combo. Sure, why not? It's not a big deal. Okay. He doesn't have a whole lot of stuff going on in the corner. He might have like the Irish whip and running attack. Yeah. Which is a nice move. It's basically it's the tag team Irish whip to the corner attack. So they stay in the corner even though you hit them with a move. That's pretty neat to see. All right, let's do it. Let's do, I don't know, Stan Hansen versus somebody. Let's send him to one of the territories. 1949. Where would he go? 49. I mean, he could go to All American, to American Wrestling Association. 49. He could also go. Ooh, he probably beat up Austin Idol though. Terry Funk, Great Lakes. Sure, why not? Why not? Korakuen Hall, the hardest working venue in the business. It's so versatile, you know? Let's do a normal ref. He has the vest. And he has the hat that Carl made, I remember that. With his hair sticking out. I think the first demo part was the hat. The custom parts that you could import. Long before we got Parts Craft. It's still crazy that they charge you for Parts Craft, though. It's ridiculous. It's like they're charging you for the ability to put your own work into the game. It's insane. I remember the backlash that got. I can't remember if Parts Craft came with anything else. I don't think it did. It was just the tool itself. It's crazy. Yeah, the development for this game was kind of backwards. You know, if a different team did it, I feel like it would have been a much better package. But I can't really complain. You know, I didn't think we were gonna get Fire Pro at all. I think I was watching Glow or something on Netflix. And I just looked up Fire Pro out of randomly, and I saw that they were making World, so can't complain that much. And it's on PC, so it's not like we're stuck with whatever they gave us out of the box. Oh, the Shin Breaker. I like that Shin Breaker. A nice animation. The Boston Crab. Okay. The recovery taunts still work. The push reversal. Yeah, I have like 100 something reversals in that list at least. And then it's like divided among whether or not it's the attacker reversing, whether or not it's the defender. You know, it's ridiculous. But like they'll try to do like a body slam or something where they have to pick the guy up and then the other guy will fall on him and it will cause a pin. Or he'll like swing a punch and it will miss, and it's all sorts of stuff. It took a lot of time and work though, but worth it. End of the day, you know, game's working the way I want it to work. I think when I was younger I wanted to make games like the potential career path, but as soon as I finished high school and realized what went into it, I just said nope. Let me go do something that makes more sense. Yeah, I don't envy game devs at all, brother. One of the few forms of one of the few products where it can die almost immediately, just based on perception, you know. It's like people don't even have to play the game to just write it off, depending on a lot of things outside of your control. It's not like a book where they have to read the book and at least say it sucked, or a TV show or a movie. Yeah, I can just look at specific things and never buy the game at all. So, not really worth it. Yeah, Stan Hansen's running over Terry. I'm not surprised. Terry's like, yeah, he's one of those guys, he has to get going. Alright, he's cranking it. God, he is cranking the hell out of it. His breathing just collapsed. Yeah, but Terry's more technical focused. Stan Hansen just, I hit you really hard. Oh, well. Okay, at least he didn't go for it. Now, if Terry Funk gets going, he'll end it too. Ooh. I just don't know if you can do it against Hansen. Okay, headbutt. We gotta breathe. Nah, that's a whip. Oh, that, okay. You gonna get it? You got it. Alright. Hansen trying to get up. Oh, yeah, but... Oh, Terry's still down. That would have been a nice resolution. If Hansen tried to get up dazed, and then Terry hit him with something before he recovered. Unfortunate. Okay, that's not the dazing strike. What's he gonna do? Kick. What's that? Okay, the shoulder block. Alright, Funk coming back. God, he has a lot of work to do. He has so much work to do. Crazy. He can do it though. His health is down. And he can get a spirit down really fast. He has to do something that knocks him down. There you go. Oh, what now though? Yeah. Okay. That's a good time to taunt. Okay, okay. Just don't do the elbow drop. Hey, you got it, okay. Oh, he took... Oh, come on, dude. Can't do all of that. Go through all of that just to breathe. Get out of here. It's like 15 seconds of bliss, and then it's like, nope. I'm gonna call for the spinning toe hold and not do it. Yeah, he's trying to go for the shin breaker, I guess. Okay, butterfly suplex. Sure. And Texas suplex. Yeah, but he's down from last time. Down timer. Should get up in time. Yeah. Well. That's game. Oh, well. Okay, never mind. Man, Spirit just shut up. Ukemi kicked in, is my guess. He just hit him with another finish, though. Yep. Got him now. Okay, no. He's Ukemi kicked in. The only reason he survived that. Okay, the punch. What now? Okay, the lariat. Okay. You hit him with it again? With a drop kick? Oh, it's a bad choice. I got up though. I don't mind it. Kind of like he's selling the damage throughout the fight, even though he was on the offensive. He's gonna hit him with another lariat. It's coming. Yeah, hit him with a running lariat. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, he got up. Okay. He got up. He got up. All right. I might be able to put him away if he cranks it. Yeah, cranking it. Yep. Crank it again. Use all your breath. Nope. Yeah, he knows when to crank it, though, for sure. Boom. Oh, boy. What? He's still on the ground. Knee drop. Wait for him to get up. Oh. He might do it now. Nice. He's probably going to try it. The punches. You going to try it now? He keeps breaking out of it. Come on, dude. Man, just lay down and die, Funk. Well, man said screw you with my promotion. Yeah, if anybody's fight now. To be fair, Hansen tried to end it a while ago. He tried to end it a few times. He just put him in the Boston Crab and said screw it. Yep. And it's set up so that they don't tap instantly anymore. There's always like at least 5 seconds. So it's kind of like the ref actually gets a chance to ask him, and then he'll actually tap out. Because in the base game, they just tap out immediately. It's not. I set it up so they'll actually have a few seconds to give you a little bit of tension. And then sometimes they can actually grab the rope or crawl to the rope in time. So that's actually a nice little compromise, I think. Who else we got? Yeah, it ended in a way I didn't expect though. Didn't expect it to end like that. Let's see. Who else would I do? I mean, I have Giant Baba. Do I have Harley Race? I should. Where is Harley Race anyway? I know I have him somewhere. Let's see. Where's Harley? Oh, he's in Stampede. Okay, sure. That makes sense. He's somewhere. For sure. There he is. Harley Race is fun. Ugh, that, yuck. That's a WWE Harley. No thanks. That's when Vince was turning everyone into clowns. Man, Vince. Let me see. Who's a good match for him? I mean, Johnny Ace might make sense, honestly. Oddly enough, he might make sense. If he's 62 and Harley's 43, veteran versus young guy, I guess it works like that. Yeah, I guess you can view it like that. I try to match up edit where it would make sense to see them match up. You could say Harley's older, and John is just starting out, more or less, which is why I gave him the blue trunks. Old man Harley. And then on the back end, it's actually being tracked. So it will tell you that Johnny Ace fought Harley Race on this day, and he lost at this time, and it went for this number of minutes, and he got this rating. So all of it's getting tracked. That way I can just kind of view what I've been doing. And I think I started that tracking mod back before COVID hit, so the first record's like 2018 or something. God, it's been almost 8 years since that started. And that's the first one that I saved, because I would have been deleting the log over and over when I was testing it. Yeah. First one might even, yeah, it would have been from 2018 if I remember correctly. Yeah, but that's why I have all the promotions set up the way they're set up. So I can go back and say that, this guy won against this guy and it was an upset, so maybe he's due for a title and his morale went up because he got an upset win and the rating was good and all that stuff. It's kind of like Fire Promoter before we got it. And then I think it's better than Fire Promoter anyway, because you can actually track the results and put on any match you want, And then there are different promotions that all share talent and stuff. And the guys can get tired of a promotion and quit and all different sorts of things. And then you have the opportunity to put them somewhere else. So right now it's like Johnny Ace is visiting Stampede. He's putting on a match with Harley Race, and it's impacting Harley Race's appeal in the promotion, basically. So we'll track whether or not Harley wins or loses, but it won't do it for Johnny Ace. And then it will add it to the record and stuff like that, and the standing in the company. A lot of lag going on. There must be something happening in the background. Might be a virus scan, scheduled virus scan or something. Again, I like the minimalistic style of the health bars. It's kind of just there, it's out of the way. It's giving you information, but it's not really intrusive, you know? It's like if I'm playing the game, I'm not really staring at the health bar to see whether or not someone's almost done. Like you do in like a WWE game, a 2K game, you know? Is he gonna, that's a crank, that's a wrist crank. It's not gonna chain it. Is he gonna do shoulder tackle? Yeah. Okay, power slam. All right. Man, working though. Jeez. He's getting beaten up though, which is what I expected. That's why I put them together like that. That's why he's wearing the blue tights and he has the short hair. Not exactly a jobber, but more enhancing it right now. Enhancement talent for Harley, basically. Oh. That wasn't very smooth. I mean, some things are gonna look kind of janky sometimes. It's just something you have to live with. Harley said no. And no-sold it and had a tantrum. Ooh, okay. I'm going for the chain wrestling. Okay, chaining all over the place. Alright, well now. You're gonna keep it going? Oh, okay. He's having a tantrum again. Okay, the headbutt. Ooh, dead. Right. It just went yellow to red. Yep. Okay. Ukemi kicked in on the kick out, I guess. Going for it again. Oh, he did. Oh, went for the knee drop this time. Okay. Going for it again. Is he gonna roll over? No, he's going for the knee drop. Again. Okay. I haven't seen someone roll over in a while. To take the move, you know, lying face down, face up. I can't remember what determines that. It's not guaranteed. It's like, I don't know, it's like some performance value or something. Showmanship, that's it. Higher showmanship makes them turn over more often. That way if you have something like a body splash or something, it's more likely to hit. And you don't have to roll them over and then pin and stuff. Okay, he's going for that. I wonder why. What does Harley have in the corner that would make him do that? Because that's very specific. Like, if he has an Irish whip, he has a very specific finish that needs the corner. Because most of the time I just leave it to default. I wonder what that is. Yeah, what is it? I wonder. I don't know. It might be a corner scoop slam or something. I wonder. Oh. Harley, if you're gonna finish it, finish it. I know you have more than the than the headbutt. He has the Indian Death Block. He has a DDT. I think he has some sort of suplex. He has more than just a headbutt. He has a standing headbutt. Headbutt drop. Ooh, hit the back. He's old. He's old now. Pace is too much for him. Ooh, nice neck breaker. That's pretty. Right. Getting up stunned. There, okay, he's doing it again. Okay. Okay, then chin lock. Yeah, what move is he looking for? I thought so. It's a scoop slam. Right. Right, exactly. Into the headbutt. Right. Okay. It had to be something like that. Yeah, it's over. There you go. Right. It's like, why did he have an Irish whip? That's why. Because he has a scoop slam and a headbutt priority. And a head drop priority. That's why. Yep. Yeah, if I give guys very specific things like that, it's because by default it's really hard for them to get their moves off. Like by default, you'd have to hope that he does an Irish whip at high damage, and you'd have to hope that it goes to the corner. You know, there's a lot of maybes. There's too much. It's like, for example, if I had Hulk Hogan and I needed Hogan to do like the boot into the leg drop, you have to hope that he does an Irish whip, and you have to hope that it's too much. Instead of just saying, look, just go do the move, brother. Like, let me see. I might have it for Randy Savage. I don't. Huh, okay. Speak of the devil, let's do Hogan. Why not? Let's send Hogan to... Ooh. No, if I send him to Japan, he's going to do the Axe Bomber, though. If I do Hogan versus Inoki, it's going to be an Axe Bomber and not the, Yeah, okay. It's a little different, the way I have that set up. Let's do Hogan. Let's feed Hogan someone. Let's send him to the territories. Why not? Could also give him a jobber. Let's see. I have WWF specifically. I don't have any jobbers here. I love the 80s WWF. That's not going to work out there. Let's do... Oh, I got it. I know who I'm going to do. Random jobber. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure, why not? Yeah, there's only a few guys who have it. I know, WrestleMania 1. Sure, he'll come out in the, shirt. Yeah, there it is. Excuse me. 21 wins. That's about right. Random jobber. The random jobber. Yep. He has a taunt. Yeah, there's only a few guys who have it. Like, Muto has it. Hogan has it. Ray has it, I think. Because you need the corner for the 619, if I remember correctly. It's a corner move, the boomerang kick. Only about a dozen guys who have the whip. Most other guys just have the default. Randy Savage probably has it too. For the elbow drop. Because he probably has a scoop slam and the elbow drop. Yeah. That's a couple, but Hogan has it so we can do the boot. And then he doesn't throw you into the corner, he throws you into the rope. He's about to do it really soon. This guy getting squashed, which is his job, right? Okay. Oh man, he's getting beaten up. Doing what he's supposed to do. Okay. Surprised it's not over yet. Diagonal. No, he tried to do something and failed. Okay, I guess he's not gonna do the whip. He's just gonna end it. Sure. Game. All right, that works too. Whatever. I guess we don't get to see it with Hogan. Whatever. And 68. That's pretty high. Didn't think it would be that high. Let's do. I wonder if Randy has it. He probably does. I'm actually gonna go check. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen that form. I hope I never have to work on wind forms again, dude. Good God, I hate them so much. I think I was interviewing for a job and the guy said wind forms and I was like, ugh. He's like, we're doing older stuff, and it's like as long as it's not stuff like wind forms or web forms, that old stuff. And guys like wind forms, web forms. I'm like, I don't know. Like a job's a job, but still. Some of that's a bit much. Yeah, Randy had that. I thought so. Ooh, I have quite a few people who have custom moves. Okay, cool. Does Sean have it? No, Sean has the corner move. Ray has it. Yes, of course Ray has it. Jay Lethal has it. Jay Lethal? What was I doing with Jay Lethal? Hmm. Okay, sure. Yeah, Kobashi has it, of course. All right, who was I looking for? I was looking for Randy. Macho Madness. Oh yeah. Was Macho Madness that was what? In the 90s, wasn't it? I think so. It was like late 80s, was it? Late 80s to the 90s, something like that. Let me see, let me see. Flying elbow drop. Yeah. Okay. He has two? Huh. All right, he has the pinning version. Of course he does. Yeah, of course he does. I got you. Got to do that so I know I don't need to touch him again. Let me just take a look here. I haven't done this in a while. I know Avenger has an attire for Randy Savage. Oh, someone calling me. Gotta mute this. Yeah. Like the 2K games, I just got off a call. The 2K games have their own appeal. It's like if you're playing someone else, they're infinitely better. Pro, it's not even close. Like it works better as just a game to, I guess, a game to actively play. Like regardless of like wrestling, pacing, and simulation and all that stuff. And then like you can kind of work it like a wrestling match. You kind of it has mechanics that allow you to do that too. It's similar to Fire Pro in a lot of ways. Like it's a video game first, but it has a lot of things that allow you to work a match. But you know, at its heart, it's really more of a game that you play to win. You know, it's like a fighting game almost, which makes sense. Like Fire Pro is too simplistic for that to really work all that well. Like I feel like in this game, the only real fighting game mechanics that carry over comes to striking, but otherwise it's pretty basic. It's just whoever hits the button first, you know? Like there are no mind games or anything like that. When you're down, you can't reverse, and you know, there's not enough control in this game to make it a viable fighting game. I feel like King of the Colosseum kind of suffers from the same problem, even if it's more complicated. It's more engaging to play. It's a similar thing because the base what's the word? The base mechanics are so straightforward. It's about button timing, you know. Whoever presses the button first. So again, there are no mind games or anything, you know. It's not like I'm gonna do this move and I'm gonna fake you out. No, it's none of that. It's a bit limited. That's why simming's so good though, because it's so simple. You know, the simpler something is, the easier it is for a computer to take it up and handle it. That's why what chess AI is so good, because chess is a simple game. At the end of the day, it just has a lot of different variations and ways to go about it. But at the end of the day, you're making pretty simple moves. I guess mechanically, it's not very complicated. Is what I'm trying to say. That's a good thing if you're just watching matches, but it's a bad thing if you want to play it. Yeah, that didn't take long. I didn't think it would. I'll go ahead and overwrite that. I'm gonna do 2 more matches and then I gotta get up and go put my garbage out and get dinner together. Let's make it a territories match. Let's say Randy's visiting. Let's say Randy's visiting. I don't know. We're gonna give him the orange. And we'll say he's visiting. I'm trying to remember. I might send him to Royal Wrestling Alliance, which is my promotion. We'll see. The promotion I made when we were still doing the territory thing on the Discord server and everyone had their own promotion and stuff. Like, it didn't last long. You know, it was an interesting idea, but the edits weren't interesting. We had to use DJKM's edits, and they're not very good. All credit to DJKM, but, you know, they're not great, so they weren't really that fun to watch. But it was an interesting idea. If I send him to Royal Wrestling Alliance, who would he fight, though? He's the 50s. Just give him a decent shot, a decent fight for him. Not Lawler. Someone I don't mind having them lose. It'd have to be someone like that. Let me think. Yeah, but I think guys did some really cool promotions. I think Great Lakes is Avengers promotion, if I remember correctly. And then I think Tex-Mex. I can't remember who did Tex-Mex. Yeah, Tex-Mex was someone else's promotion. And then I think Royal Wrestling Alliance is my promotion. Yeah, it had some really cool ideas. And then, you know, as you'd expect, everyone kind of bounced off and did their own thing, but it was pretty interesting at the time. We'll do Royal Wrestling. It has its own history. What was the last match? What was the last match I had here? Let me see the tracker. If we go to Royal Wrestling Alliance, the last match was it's been a while, huh? Jeez. The first match was 2018. Junkyard Dog versus Bob Backlund for the RWA heavyweight title. Let me see. Danny Davis quit for whatever reason. So did Mr. Wrestling number 2. So did Ken Wayne. Yeah, okay. That was the first. That was 2018. That was December 2018. And the last match was June 2023. Hmm. Huh. Jerry Briscoe beat Animal in a non-title match. Okay. I wonder if that was a singles match. I don't know. That was the last match, though. It's a while ago. Let me see. I'm just kind of looking at my stuff here. World Wrestling Federation. Bruno Sammartino, sure. That's Worldwide Wrestling Federation. I'm looking for. Let me see. Huh, weird. Hold on, I did Stampede earlier. Let me see something. Right, Harley Race. Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm looking at event history. Yeah. That's my fault. That's incorrect. The last match with Royal Wrestling Alliance was right. It was this month. It was December 18th, 2025. That was Wahoo versus Nikolai Volkov. Yeah, right. 2023. That's the event history, right. Hmm. That's kind of like notable event. So like if someone lost, if there was an upset victory, stuff like that. Like Dynamite Kid beat Bob Backlund in an upset victory on November 2022, stuff like that. But for just general matches, I have like what, 83 matches tracked, and the first one was what? Tez Watley versus Mike Cicluna? 2019. I guess that's when I had more edits on the save. Looks like it. Yeah, okay. I'm just taking a look at some stuff in the background. Not the most exciting thing to watch, I know, but what is Bob Backlund's rank? 6 of 5. His morale's solid enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's fun to track that stuff. That way I know what's going on, you know? It's not just random matches thrown together. There's some history. So 6-5, morale good. And then Randy Savage is visiting, you know, has an opportunity to improve Backlund's standing in the promotion with a win or at least a really good match. And then that gets tracked for the promotion. And I can kind of compare the results across different promotions. That's pretty neat. I'm thinking Backlund's gonna win this just because he has less setup for most of his moves. Problem with Randy Savage is he needs like 2 or 3 checks to go through before he can really finish a match. Backlund can just put you in the chicken wing. In the crossface, I guess. And then he has a lot of moves that kind of lead up to it. Yeah, Randy needs he needs to have you down in the corner. He needs enough time to climb the rope. Then he has to hit the right elbow drop. He has 2 elbow drops, both can finish, but you know. Yeah, he has more sequences to go through, basically. More priorities that he has to check. And then Backlund's always targeting the arm, so it can actually weaken the elbow drop because it uses the arm. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it's there. Nah, he's shooting a lot. Okay, someone's mad. Vintage Randy. He said, I'm not selling for you, buddy. We're not having that. That's not in the script. What's that? Kitchen sink. Okay, early pin. Okay. I like the early pins. Makes it look like they're actually trying to win. Even if you know it's not over yet. Ooh, he's cranking that, huh? Not the best choice. Too early for that. Okay. I'm breathing, sure. What is he gonna do? Oh, just a punch. Okay. The American punch. Man, he is refusing to sell, huh? You gonna chain it? Takedown? Yep. You can chain it again? Someone's gonna chain it. You're gonna shift it. You're gonna reverse it. Nice, trying to get out of it. Okay. Kind of miss having the clock. At the same time, I don't, you know? What are they gonna do now? Just brawl. Okay. Okay. Wonder what he reversed. Might have like a suplex or something. Or a scoop slam is my guess. Trying to slam him. Oh, well. That sucks. Bad time to get that. That really bad time to get that. Lucky. He's just taunting. Like, he's doing it, but it's too early for the elbow drop. He won't go for it. Wonder why he's signaling for it then. He shouldn't be doing it. Until he's actually ready to hit it. The chicken wing, first instance of it. Jawbreaker. Okay. There we go. He's gonna go for it. Yep, there it is. Now you signal for it. Boom. Now you pin after it. Yep. Right. That makes sense. Oh, the gut wrench. Who else has a corner move? I think Kobashi does. Yeah, he has a similar setup. For similar reasons. That's why it's important that I mark guys that are finished. So I'll jump from wrestler to wrestler at a whim. For different reasons. Now you missed. Back switch. Oh, he's going for it. Right, the signal is, not it. The other move. What are you gonna do, back switch? No, just punch him in the face. Okay. Too far. Too far. There are some edits who can actually fly across the ring. He's not one of them. He's not one of them. He probably should be though, shouldn't he? But I think it's only Junior, Panther, and something else. They get like a huge boost and they can go flying across the ring. Oh no, that's no good. That's no good. The ref's gonna be down for a while. Okay, never mind. Wrong game. Oh, okay. It's not great. I wonder what he's gonna go for now. Is he gonna actually get the chain though? Yeah, that's the right finish. And it gives them a chance to follow up on the ground. So if they need to end the match, they can. He moved. He dragged them. I should have turned on Lord 2NZ's mod, so they don't drag in those situations. Sleeper hold. Nah. Ukemi kicked in. I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear it, but the gauges give it away. His spirit just shot up, so his Ukemi probably blew up a while ago. Crowd was probably cheering or something. Yeah, so he has a chance to end it. Okay. Like, Randy has to, get him in a headlock, or scoop slam him near the ropes now. That's the only way he's gonna hit the elbow drop. And we'll see. Nah, it's over. Okay, surviving somehow. But I hope he doesn't crank that. Oh, he's just going straight to the ropes. He said, screw it. he said, now's my chance. That works too. I said, you said I have to do all this stuff? Nope. I can also just climb the rope. What's that, 100? 90-something%? Yep, 100. 5 stars. I like how it kicks in at the very end of the match, though. It's pretty cool. Let's do one more. Let's see. Give me someone else who also has a, like a corner move. I know that, what's his name has it. Muto has it. The Muto probably has it too, as I'm guessing. But yeah, Keiji Muto definitely has it. Yeah. Let's do Kobashi. Why not? Kobashi versus Vader. We'll do that one. I remember, who was it? What was his name again? Bozo, I think. We did the Kenta Kobashi project and had a bunch of stuff behind it, like attires and moves and stuff like that. Long time ago. Jeez. And then I think I made the video. It was fun times. The community's done some cool stuff for this game. Like if I chose like 1989 Kobashi versus Vader, he'll come out in specific attire. Yep, you're right. The red jacket, right? I think I still have that video on my channel. It was a cool video. And then I think we also had like the Lucha pack or something. A bunch of different guys did a bunch of different Lucha moves and parts and stuff. A lot of different stuff. Big community effort, this game. And people still making edits and moves and parts and stuff, even now. At 6:36, put the garbage out and then go cook. Ugh, Vader. Ugh, already? Good God. It's so fucking right, though. Yeah. Good luck, Kobashi. Good luck. Pick them up. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, sure, the chop. And then immediately get slapped down. I like the fact that I have the chop where he'll chop him and he'll just reverse it with a bigger chop. It's like every single chop move in the game had that as a potential reversal. That way every single edit had that as a move essentially. It's like they no-sell the chop and just slap him down. I guess it's a lot of fun for me because every time I see them like do a certain move, it's like, oh, they passed like a bunch of different checks to get that off successfully, you know? I wonder if he's gonna do it. Chop. Okay. Okay, he's passing all the checks. Man, getting those chops in. He's gonna fail eventually. Not yet, but... Yeah, Kobashi's putting up a fight. I mean, alright. It's not like stats go down just because he's fighting Vader. It's just Vader. The monster. Well, okay. Nope. The rolling pin. I don't know how much damage that actually does. A lot. A lot of spirit damage, okay. That was a chunk of change. Jeez. You get spirit back for breaking out of submissions. Yeah, I think I knew that. It makes sense because the longer the submission goes on, the more spirit you lose, you know? The breaking out of it gives you something back. Vader's not budging. Health still high, spirit's not going anywhere, jeez. Alright. His recovery must be on high or something. Goodness. What's he gonna do now? The headlock? Yeah. I feel like submissions are mainly for the health damage and not so much for spirit. And then pins are for the spirit damage and not so much for the health. Okay, 2 stars. Okay, DDT, alright. Someone's coming back. Okay, another scoop slam. Leg drop. So he's gonna pin after that? Okay, no. Right. I said nope. Oh. He no-sold the backdrop. Nah, Vader not gonna play ball. What's he gonna do now? Alright, the chops. Yep. Vader no selling the chops. Yep. And hit him with it again. Doesn't he pin after that? Yeah. Makes sense. This guy's getting lucky. Oh man. He's just winning everything. Are we gonna go for it? Going for it? Nope. Okay. Kinda wish you'd go for it and just miss. Oh, the chops. That's his move. He just keeps going. Vader just needs like a few wins. And then he's right back in it. Okay. Okay. Yep. That problem is, he put himself on the ground. No good. Yeah, no good. He still had downtime. Oh no. He's gonna go for it again. He might. Good. Okay. Yep. Oh, he missed. Okay. You gonna try it again? He's running out of breath though. Got him that time. Yeah, there you go. I'm kind of biased. But... Oh no, we got the scoop slam. Too far. That's a scoop slam, buddy. Oh, okay. The roll up. Yes, I think I turned that mod off so they can win by roll ups. The kill Rana bomb mod. Turn that off. God, his spirit is up there. I wonder if that was an Ukemi boost or something. If HP is done. Guy was out of breath. Ugh, jeez. The hook shot. Alright. And about to hit him with a Vader bomb. It's coming. Oh, he's gonna do the Irish whip. Yep. And now he's gonna try to do it. Okay, he's going for that. It's not guaranteed. You doing the short one? No, he's doing the long one again. Yeah. So I was gonna go for the scoop slam and moonsault again. What is that? Oh, he's gonna hit him with a... Nope, he's gonna try. The splash. Oh, he got up. Lucky. Not getting up now, though. Oh, okay. And the legs are up. Letting him get up. To breathe, I guess. There it is. You gonna roll over? Nope, just hit him with the leg drop. And he got up. Oh, okay. The lariat. Another lariat. Boom. And pin. Yeah, Vader Ukemi just kicked in. And then he was... Did you see his spirit? Did you see that boost? That's crazy. His Ukemi just shot up to the moon. He said, nope. Good God, man. Fitting, but... Vader Ukemi kicked in, Vader bomb, boom, full bar. That's insane. That's crazy, that's crazy. It's cool to see that stuff, on the screen, though. Otherwise, it's just like, why won't he die, you know? Or when he just lay down, that's why. Yeah, that was a slow count, I saw that. I saw that delay. That's fitting, though. The crowd's probably going crazy because it's set to actually have them sound off when Ukemi kicks in. I should have set the volume based on the boost. I'm just thinking about that now. So it's like when Kobashi's Ukemi his spirit just blew up a while ago. It would have been like a huge pop, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time. Yeah, I couldn't visualize it though. It makes sense looking at it now, you know? And go for the lariat. Yeah. Can you go for another one? No, just gonna pin. Fair. That's a fair ending. That's a good match. The guy said, Ukemi kick in, Vader bomb, said, boom. It was empty. it, it just blew up. That's wild. And you know, because it blew up like that, his attack boost has to be insane. Holy crap. That's like max Ukemi boost right there. Yeah, solid match though. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there though. It's been long enough. All right, let me go get some food and put the garbage out, I guess. Yeah, but I'm out of here, guys.